Not quite, but I do believe that it can still play an important role and actually has begun to play that role in helping society make progress on those important global challenges that you mentioned, whether climate change, poverty, inequalities, the impact of technology, pandemics, as well as racial and class issues. I say this because it gives us a common framework for understanding issues and addressing gaps. Cause and effect, as well as cost and benefit analysis, are also useful concepts in this regard. These global challenges can be incorporated, and we can see some work already being done into the concepts of markets and profits. They can help us redefine what success means so that it is not just taking account of profits, but taking account of what value you bring to all stakeholders while netting out what you take away from society. So that thinking around how to think about these global challenges, which are here with us, is something that I think economics has the capacity to contribute enormously to. I think we need to develop tools that will provide a more comprehensive perspective on value creation as well. We've seen work that's been done in development finance. There's a greater understanding of developing economies today than in the past. But let me, and for me, I think society's context always influences economics. So if we go back to September 1970, when Milton Friedman authored his seminal piece about the importance of focusing on shareholder returns as a purpose of the corporation, we'll see that for the next 50 years, up until the last few years, maximizing profit and shareholder returns shaped economics. 50 years on, there's now a new context. There are various developments that are fueling what I consider a shift to a more comprehensive view of how value is created or destroyed. The multi-stakeholder approach, you're not just focusing on the shareholder, but on the employee, on the customer, on the community, and other stakeholders. And academics like Professor Colin Maher here at Saïd Business School, University of Oxford, and Rebecca Henderson at Harvard Business School have been providing thought leadership on this shift from a focus on shareholder returns to a multi-stakeholder approach. I would add that asset managers and business leaders are also pivoting to a more comprehensive definition of the role of a corporation. And this is extremely important. I think that these trends will help foster the development of economic tools that address these economic challenges. So measuring sustainability, shifting from short-termism to long-term thinking, measuring complex issues such as climate change will require new economic tools. So I think we're at the beginning of that journey. And I see a lot of interest, and that because of societal interest and that context, we're going to see more adequate economic tools be developed to support this thinking.